me, Amy Rose, and today I'll be reading you all Chapter 19 of the Berenstain Bears and Left 4 Dead 2, the Berenstain Bears and Left 4 Dead crossover fanfiction written by our good friend and fellow YouTuber, the Queen of Lions. Queen of Lions, thank you very much for giving us permission to read your story. Now, this is a sequel to the Berenstain Bears and Left 4 Dead crossover fanfiction, which we read a few months ago. Instead of having Widow Jones as our antagonist, Farmer Ben is now our antagonist. Oh, I am so excited to read Chapter 19 because it has my favorite songs from The Lion King. Oh my goodness, are you ready to read, everyone? Alright, let's get reading. As the sun was rising over a day where it was going to be cloudy later, Alice and Zoe were cuddled up together asleep. Rochelle walked on the deck with Nick, Coach, Ellie, and Sister. They were getting fresh air. Looks like those two had a good night's sleep, Ellie said. A good night's sleeps together. I wonder if Alice will kiss that girl, Nick said, as Coach punched his shoulder. Now quit that, Nick. Now is not the time, Coach said, as he was talking to Virgil, when Rochelle walked to the sleeping couple. She watched them sleep as Alice slowly opened his eyes. Morning, you two. I can see you both sleep so well last night, Rochelle said, as slowly opened her eyes, and she and Alice looked at Rochelle. Morning, Belle. It was a great sleep. I can't remember the last time I slept this good, Alice said. No one infected a fight, no sleeping with one eye open. It was great. I'm glad you two had a great night's sleep last night. Even it isn't as comfy as I would dream it is. But at least we were safe from the infected for now, Rochelle replied as Zoe got up with Alice. We need some gas. So there's a town that has one. That has some. I'm going to drop you guys off at the town in Dudatel. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. Virgil said as he pulled over to a stop at the docks. So when you get the gas, signal me and I'll come and pick you all up. Thanks, Virgil, Coach replied. I'll be offshore not far from here. Just so that way I'll be safe from the walkers. Virgil dropped everyone off and he went somewhere on the water. Now through this burger tank. There should be a gas station through here, Ellie said as the group was preparing themselves. I bet you this, Ellie. The gas station we'll be going to will be out of gas, Nick said as the group walked through Burger Tank and killed the zombies that were wandering when they found the gas station. They walked toward the gas station to see a sign that says out of gas. Everyone groaned in disappointment. See what I told you? I knew they would be out of gas, Nick said to the group. Now what? Sister asked. We'll just have to find another area that has gas or another gas station at least, Rochelle replied. There might be a gas station past the sugar mill. Maybe we can find gas there, Alice replied as the group all walked through the streets, killing zombies. They killed a boomer, a hunter, and they heard crying. That sounds like a witch, Zoe said as she turned the group to shut off their flashlights. The group walked slowly past a wandering witch who was crying. She didn't notice the group, so everyone passed her. As they walked down the streets, shooting down the wandering zombies. There's a treehouse. Sister climbed up the treehouse as Zoe and Alice both looked up. The sister found something inside there. I found something, Sister said as she climbed down the treehouse. From the treehouse, she showed the group what she found. What did you find? Asked Alice as Sister showed the group a watermelon. A watermelon! It looks like it came from Farmer Ben's watermelon patch, Sister replied. We shouldn't eat that watermelon. It could be spiked, Rochelle replied. Rochelle's right. It's better to stay safe than sorry. But great clue, Sister, Zoe said, and the group passed through a yard sale when it started to rain. Oh no, now it's raining, Zoe groaned. Well, it could be worse, Ellie replied as the group saw a tank near the safe house. The group got out their weapons and they began to shoot down the tank. It wasn't long until they were able to bring the tank down, and they ran inside the safe room. Ah, that was close, Sister said. Yeah, And this sugar mill is right after we leave the safe room, Coach said, as the group prepared themselves. They went out to the sugar mill. Alice, I want to talk to you, please, Zoe said. I was going to say the same thing, Zoe, Alice replied as the two saw Sister standing with them. Sister, no need to be rude or anything, but can me and Alice talk alone? Zoe asked. Fine. Whatever you two need to say, you can say it in front of me, Sister replied. Well, Sister, it's more of an adult kind of talk, Alice said as the two walked away at Sister's side. She was sad and mad at the same time. Come on, Sister, why don't we go kill a jockey that is chasing Nick? Ellie said as Sister went with Ellie. Zoe and Alice were ahead of the group, and they found a quiet place to talk. What is it, Alice? Zoe asked. Well, Zoe, ever since he said that after we save Brother Bear and get him and Sister home, you want to settle in a new life with me. I wanted to tell you this, Alice said. What is it, Alice? Zoe asked. I have feelings for you, strong feelings for you, Alice replied. Alice, I have strong feelings for you too, Zoe said, as she was pulled into a hug by Alice, as he and Zoe then went into a kiss. He had his hands around her waist, and Zoe's arms were wrapped around his neck, and after they broke the kiss, Zoe looked up at him. I love you, Alice, she said. I love you too, Zoe, Alice said, as he and Zoe went ahead to find another gas station through the sugar mill, while Sister was there with Ellie. This is baloney, Sister said. Why, sis? Ellie asked. It's Alice and Zoe together, alone, Sister said, while she was crossing her arms. What's wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with it, Ellie asked. I can see what's happening. What? And they don't got a clue. What? Oh, they're falling in love, and here's what I see. And I am all alone. They just want some alone time, Sister. I respect that. The sweet sense of lust. There's magic everywhere. And with all this romance, time non-breaking hearts are in the air. Can you feel the love tonight? Hear this peaceful white evening brings the world for once in perfect harmony with all its living things. So many things to tell her, but how to make her see the truth about who I am? No, she'll turn away from me. He's holding back, he's hiding, but what I cannot see. Why won't he be the us I know he is, the man I see inside? Can you feel the love tonight? Hear this peace when evening brings the world for once in perfect harmony with all its living things. Can you feel the love tonight? You didn't even look too far. Stealing through the love that we're feeling. Love is where they are. And if she falls in love tonight, in the world of stars, let them be with who they're loving. I just want to be with you. And this is where I will stop for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 of Amy Rose reads Chapter 19 of the Berenstain Bears and Mutt for Dad 2.